Hey guys, it's McBuckets110, and I'm back in here with this flying machine, and we're gonna try and do some things. It's late at night, I got a cup of ginger tea, and I don't want to go to bed yet. So, we're gonna do a little bit of redstone. Definitely the recommended before bed activity, if you know what I mean. Look at that. Ice bucket challenge. Alright, so I've gone and I've gotten like the first beginner things. My goal, I've decided with this, is I want to make this flying machine go on a path. So I guess the next part will be going and giving my flying machine a path to follow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need obsidian or any other non-piston movable block on both sides of each corner because I wanted to be able to also go back to the beginning where it all started. And well, let me just send it over here, I guess, so we can establish the system of how the heck this is gonna work. Wow, I know how to play Minecraft. I'm actually pretty good at it. I make YouTube videos. If you One thing I would love to see down the line is I would love to see like a redstoner tell me what I could do different with these contraptions. That's something I would love to see. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Redstone. Oh no, I made a clock. I've made a clock. This is wrong. Oh, I know why. It triggered twice. That's why, and it's completely broken. Wait. Yeah, the piston fired underneath it. Yep, there we go. I'm good at redstone, I swear. So, now we're going... What do you mean? You worked fine, yes? Okay. What's wrong here? Why didn't you work? Did I forget something? Let me look. Yes, I did. Forgot to put the observers in on the bottom. That's pretty important. You need these observers. They are important. They are important. There we go. Now let's see if it breaks in the other direction. Okay, you stop. It does, in fact, break in the other direction, and now I understand a little bit more how it's broken. Okay, so what I might need to just accept that I might just need to observe something else. Maybe one of the observers, but I might... How do I solve this problem? Do I have to go back to the drawing board and do something else? I mean, the problem really is that you have to filter out the you have to filter down to just conceptually that part worked, but you need to first filter down to just detecting the arrival, which screams to me that what I actually need to do, surprisingly enough, is perhaps a we go note block. No? Yeah, this comparator. Let me get another color. Let me get another color. We're gonna go with lime green. We like lime green around here. That's a fun color. Comparator? No, not there. Comparator. I think I'm going to be going through enough components that the number of observers here isn't going to matter, but we'll see when we get there, I guess. So, we're going to yoink in a piston and a block. No, block. So, we're going to use this to toggle our system, I think. Maybe. Does this make sense? Or is this convoluted? I think this is unnecessary. We have this. So next, what we need to do... Perhaps... Let's try a pulse extender. I'm gonna send it back. So it toggles once on the send. Okay. Alright, for science. I'm gonna send you back. And it toggles... Oh, wrong one. Happens when we toggle here. And then it toggles a fourth time. So it'll toggle 4 times. Send it back. Let's see why it's toggling the way it is. So it gets here, and then the piston fires. So it detects it twice. But what it detects arrives, extends, unextends, and it detects both of them. So we're going on, off, on. And then go here, and it goes off because the piston moves, and then it fires after because it moved. Okay, I think this works. Yeah. So now I think this should... Okay, so here's the real question, right? Oh, I'm a dummy. I have to fire it from over here. We're going to test this, and we're going to see if this behaves the way I want it to. Okay, you get here. And then we go. You on power. It does seem to work the way I want it to. So this should be able to toggle and then untoggle the system. Yes. Okay. That's the redstone thing I wanted to have happen. It works the way I want it to, so I can toggle the entire system on and off with this. Let's see. Let's build some blocks out. So what we need is a piston here, a sticky piston, that will move this block. I'm gonna start it here. Ideally, there is always... You got a Maximus Dingus down there. I haven't named him, but he's down there for sure. I'm starting to feel like a Maximus Dingus personally. The number one thing... I might need a different way to do that. How do I do this? This still doesn't work. Maybe I need to give up on... Okay, so we have signal. If we go here, that'll still power it. And then block. What if we have piston? Sticky piston with a block. What happens if we go here, we delay it like tick, place a block, now we press button. That works. We do this. That's what we're gonna do. Yes. Now, let me see. Orange McOrange pants. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, but I think we invert it so it's opposite redstone torch, but we need it a bit away from there. So I think, yes, dust. Repeater, and then back, other repeater, block. Oh, I do have one tick on here. Because we have to make sure that... Okay. So now... I think this'll work. Okay. We're gonna try it. Go ahead, Mr. Redstone Contraption. Okay. Okay, we've gone this way. Very good. Very good. Now I'm going to try it in the other direction to see if it works properly. Yes. Yes. Yes, I figured out how to do corners. This is how we're going to do corners. This right here. To explain what the heck went through my brain cells doing this, I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not sure. But I had a way I was going to try and do it before with like lock repeaters and stuff, and that just did not work. But what we're doing here is we're switching the whole system on and off with this. This pulse extender is filtering out excess observer firing. Copper bulb gets here, signal, and all the firing of that observer is just going to get filtered out by this pulse extender, which once the pulse extender decays, the system will be ready for the flying machine to come back, which it should always reset fairly quickly. And then we come in here. We have our two activators. Now we have to flip-flop between the two of them. So we have this copper bulb, which toggles on and off, and then this redstone torch inverts the signal going to this side. So that way, if my brain would work and I could actually speak, one side will activate and the other side always won't. It will just automatically switch between activating one side and the other. These make sure these are the secondary flip-flops. So this system here, what happens is when it activates, it first fires this one, and then what happens is this goes and blocks it. So you've updated this one, you've sent the flying machine, and now you actually can't send another pulse into it until the flying machine has been sent that way. And this makes sure that you can set the flying machine around the corner and then also back the other way. That's how it works. Maybe there's someone who knows redstone better than me that could explain it better. But hey, I think this is some pretty dang good redstone, if I do say so myself. And the colors allow you to kind of see what's going on. I'm proud of myself. This is some good redstoning by me. Hey guys, it's Nick Buckets 110 again. It's the next morning. Finally, I woke up. I've edited the rest of the video, and I want to say thank you if you watched it this far. I guess I should clarify what the purpose of this thing is. This iteration of making this 4x4 flying machine move, this one is to go down a path and then back on the same path. The last one was to go in a big circle. That's why I pretty much only focused on going around the corner behind me. This thing right here. That's why I only did this. Realistically, I could do a bunch more corners, but I've accomplished my task. All I would have to do is repeat this over and over on whatever corner I wanted to go around, and it would work. You just have to have the space for these contraptions, you know, at each turn. Uh, that's really the only restriction. So because the I think as long as there's like 3 machine widths between each of these, you're not going to run into having too little space to run the machine. That's really the one restriction. There has to be like a little bit of space between the corners. You can't just have like a corner and then another corner, because you will need to put blocks here if you stacked it right next to each other. Like, you need space between them like this, especially on the blue side. But I think I have accomplished my mission. Uh, it goes down the path I want it to go, and it can also come back. If I wanted to, I could automate it, but it would be kind of the same. I think I've pushed this idea as far as I can. Maybe let me know in the comments what you want next if you watch this and you thought, hey, I like this rambling dingus of a guy who does redstone. He should do more redstone. Uh, Let me know what you think would be interesting to see me work on next. Uh, the number one thing I would say you could take away from this, if you get scared by these kinds of redstone projects, uh, just I'm gonna say my advice: don't be afraid of screwing up. I screwed up so much making this thing. It's kind of silly. Like I like you go. There's I think I had to remind myself a few times during this that I am actually good at redstone. The being good at redstone involves just completely screwing up over and over until you get something that works. That's kind of the process of making redstone things. And then, with experience, you slowly screw up less and less in some ways, and then you just discover new ways to screw up. Uh, and but eventually it works. So don't be afraid to try redstone things. Just take, like, one step at a time. Start small and then make more stuff. And eventually you'll find yourself doing things like this. It's just baby steps, and you will fall over a lot. But yeah, once again, thank you for coming and watching me make redstone at when I probably should have been going to bed. uh, I'll see you next time.